Yo, what's up, everybody? I was just talking to this lady, the little girl on the train. We're not talking to her. She was looking at my book, and I smiled, showed her my book, and kept moving. But as I was getting on the train, I realized I know the girl's mother. I thought it was the girl's grandmother. But the funny thing is, that's even funnier than that, is that I'm about 15 years older than the girl's mother that I thought was her grandmother. Because she looked mad old. She looked old and beat down. And that's what the city life does to you. It beats you down. Like I was saying, man, most people in the hood, a lot of people in the hood are sugar junkies. They don't watch what they eat, man. See that? They eat a lot of bullshit. In these corner stores, there's a lot of bullshit in the corner stores. It's a lot of bullshit with these big ass sodas, these juices and shit. And people just don't fucking eat right. And they think just because the food, most people in the hood think that you're supposed to eat so you can't walk and you gotta unbutton your pants and shit like that. But you're not supposed to eat like that. We always eat like we're going to the electric chair, some shit like that. And that's bad. And that's how you get fat, because the more your stomach stressed, the more it takes to fill you up. The more it takes to satisfy your hunger. And a lot of these foods don't fill you up because they're not geared to fill you up, because they're loaded like that. They're loaded with sugar and salt. But the thing is, another thing I want to talk about is like I know the little girl I showed my book to. I know her mother, and I thought she was a grandmother, but I was thinking like I know the girl's brother also, and I used to cut the girl's brother hair, and like his mother used to come and follow him around the chair while I was cutting his hair and making sure I cut his hair correctly, make sure I cut his hair and made his hairline sharp, and these women baby these little boys up, but then once they get a certain age, the mother has no control over them, and they do what they want to do, and they wind up growing up fucked up, going back and forth to jail just like everybody else. Just like most of the guys in the hood, they go back and forth to jail, but before they were so precious. You couldn't do no wrong by them. But in the same breath, I want to say it's not their fault. Remember I told you, ignorance has a cure, but you can't cure a dumb motherfucker. And these people just don't want to be cured, so that makes them dumb. They just don't want to be cured. And what I mean by that is, like, you rarely ever, like, I got one friend that I grew up with. He's a doctor. He's a doctor from the hood. He's from the hood, and he's a doctor. A medical doctor at that. I'm not talking about like a guy with all these degrees and shit. He's a medical doctor. But back what I was saying is, like, a lot of these guys just grow up messed up, man. And their mother think you can't do no wrong by them. But then they wind up growing up and taking their own course in life. And they don't want to hear shit the mother gotta say, because the streets grab a hold to them. The streets, the music, and these rap videos. It just fucks them up.